Well, hey, welcome, guys. Welcome. This is the first Instagram live book tour, sketchbook tour. I've never done this before, so I'm really looking forward to taking you on a walk through my sketchbook. I have the camera up here so I can see your questions. So absolutely feel free to drop in questions whenever you feel like. Happy to answer as we go on the fly. So what I thought to start off with today is a little quote, actually, that I heard yesterday while I was watching a masterclass by the great Anna Wintour. And she said that one of the things that really resonated with me was she said, "Act like no one is telling you no." And I thought that would be the perfect place to start, because when I discovered sketchbooks again and sketchnoting and taking notes and keeping ideas, at least the power of keeping a sketchbook, I felt that the sketchbook is a great place for you to really explore yourself, right? So again, welcome everyone, and let's take it away. So I just picked out this old sketchbook I found in the basement. So I work on Moleskines sketchbooks. I've been using them for years. I'm really happy with them. I've tried different sketchbooks, but this is the one that seems to have a nice fit, and I like how it fits in the hand, and yeah. So yeah, let's take it away. So what's in here? So let's see. Empty. All right, here. What's this? Oh yeah, this is an old. I think I was trying to come up with I think it was. This was for explainer video that I was working on. What's here? Another idea for a video. Where was this? I can't remember where this was. Oh yeah, this was a piece of furniture I designed and I made here at home. I needed something to store all my notebooks and stationery, so I'm really happy. I'm really proud I put this one together. That's somewhere here in the corner. What's this? Oh, this is some notes about how to design a game. All right. There's some notes about how to manage your taxes. This is from Verbal to Visual, sketchnoting for experiential learners. So this is a nice little note on how to design your own learning experiences. And this is these were some notes I put together when I was trying to create a sort of rig where you plant a camera above your sketch note. So here are some notes of that idea. Some more notes about storytelling, ideas for websites, sketchnote autonomy, ideas for possible slide shares, I guess. Here are some doodles. I guess I was sitting in a cafe and oh yeah, now I remember. I was on vacation in Spain. That's right. And I was sitting in a cafe. I was thinking, oh, what if you could hear what people are saying as they're drinking their coffee? So I thought of this funny way of creating speech bubbles of coffee. Yeah. This is a lot of fun to go through an old sketchbook. This is bringing back a lot of fun memories. Yeah, that is a cool idea. Yeah, I really like those doodles. I think there are some more doodles in here. Let's hope we can come across some. This is some notes on painful change. This is some. Yeah, so sometimes I use this sketchbook for odd ideas and odd things, and so there's a whole bunch of stuff here. So bits and pieces, I guess. Stuff that you don't show, right? Stuff you don't show on Instagram or. So yeah, there's some notes about Make Sense. That was a cool group of folks trying to make a difference in the social space. What's this about? Public-private partnership. Oh yeah, I remember the sketch note. Yeah, there's a sketch note about Céline Bouton, who at the time was running, was heading the Make Sense group here in Brussels, and I had seen, I was there at the TEDx talk. That was the first time I got interested in social entrepreneurship and what they were doing in that space. Okay, so here we go. Now this is where these were the tests, the sketch note tests I was doing, where I would take my phone and strap it onto a piece of wood or a pole and film what it was that I was filming on the street. I think it's somewhere in this notebook. So here's some odd bits and pieces, notes for workshops I was in. Oh, and then here was the rig. So this was the rig idea I had, where I wanted to, for no particular reason, to be able to sketch note and film myself out in public. And then I thought here, hey, wouldn't it be cool if I could strap this onto a pole somewhere? So I came up with all these ideas of how that could be done with clamps or whatever. Yeah, that was fun. I think the videos are still up on my YouTube, so you could look those up. More ideas about Make Sense. What is this about? Some character designs. From time to time, I like making character designs. What else is there here? Prototyping ideas. Notes about website design, I guess. Phone numbers, emails. Oh, and here are some sketch notes. Guys, feel free to jump in with questions, or if you want me to slow down or speed up if you're getting bored, or you want me to explain something in detail, please feel free to just throw in a question. I can see your questions coming in. So welcome everybody if you just walked in. So here are sketch notes from a series of talks from Fuck Up Nights. So Fuck Up Nights are evenings where people share their failures, how they overcame their failures. So this was a time when I was also experimenting with different colors, because I usually don't use green, but here I'm trying to experiment here with a different green and different shade. So that was a lot of fun. And then here is a sketch note by Jan de Koster. This was from a creative morning session. Unfortunately, they don't run those anymore here in Brussels, but I still really enjoy attending those sessions that would happen like 8:30 in the morning on a Friday. It was a great way to end the week. I think it was a Friday. Yeah, I think it was a Friday. Yeah. So this was a fun presentation, I remember. So yeah, let's go on. So these were old icon ideas I had that I wanted to put up on my website. These are old. These are really old. Okay, so these were the the notes that I was taking when I was experimenting with doodling outdoors and wanted to film it as well. So these you can actually find on my YouTube channel. So I decided to get out of the house. Yeah, this is when we first got our kick scooters and we move around town. So exactly, I wasn't sure what I was doing, so I was just opening up a sketchbook and just putting in whatever came to mind. But first, I needed coffee. Yeah, I think this was the last one in the experiment I made. So yeah, you can check those out on the YouTube channel. Oh, now I remember this one. This was great. A very good friend of mine, Sophronius from Cyprus, contacted me and said, "Hey, would you like to go around Europe with me while I film in different European towns?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So we went to Rome. We spent 2 days in Rome, 2 days in Paris, 2 days in Amsterdam, and then 2 days in Berlin. That was super intense. And I decided, well, hey, while I'm helping him find places to shoot, I could take my sketchbook, take my rig that I had set up, and film myself as we navigate through the towns. So, and again, all these videos are up on my YouTube. You can actually see all these videos, all these sketches being created with the camera rig that I had created. I should probably do a demo of that. I should take a note. Maybe next time I could do a demo of that rig. So this is, so here we are in Rome. I was really impressed with the waiting line at the Vatican. And here, still in Rome, and this was a street performer, and he was all dressed up in Roman regalia, and he was talking to tourists saying, "Come and take a photo with me." That was really funny. Yeah, and then we visited the Colosseum, and I was really impressed with all the selfie sticks. So this is the Colo stick. Yeah, Piazza Navona. If you've never been to Rome before, this is a really nice piazza. This is a really nice place to visit. So yeah, again, I could not help but stick a selfie stick in all the sculptures I was seeing. So yeah, and this is in the Louvre, and now we're in Paris. So here is a 2-page of the Louvre, and you can see how there were so many tourists just waiting outside. So I came up with a Louvre made out of people waiting in line. Yeah. And this is somewhere in the Tube in Paris. Oh yes, this is the Great Arc de Triomphe with loads of traffic. And again, I was making these as my friend Sophronius was filming around the area, and I would just set up myself, sit somewhere comfortable, and just film myself shooting these. And I think this was the last day in Paris, and we sat at a cafe just next to the Eiffel Tower. So yeah, Paris was a blast. The next we went to Amsterdam. So I think we were sitting here. Yeah, this was a great project. This was so much fun to be traveling around and just hanging out and helping him set up the camera, and then once he's set up, then I could just explore the town. So here we're sitting at a cafe where we're just waiting for the rain to calm down, overlooking one of the canals. And then here we are at the Rijksmuseum, I think it was. Yeah, that's right. And I forgot the name of this artist. That's one thing I should do. One tip is to at least write down the name of the artist. So this was a sculpture that was in the pond. Actually, this wasn't there. So this is another selfie stick. Yeah. Oh, this was also a funny experience. This is where I set myself up on a tree, and I was filming the trams as they go by in one of the so many squares in Amsterdam. Again, you can watch all of this on YouTube, and I invited some onlookers. There was a family, and I was asking them, where are we? And I invited them to actually write this down. So here we are. We're in Leidsplein in Amsterdam. This is the 1st of June 2015. Yeah, it's a good thing I made a note of that. So here's another street, another space in Amsterdam. I think I had strapped the sketchbook onto a pole, just filming whatever I could see and exaggerate some lines and exaggerate the sizes of the bicycles. And here I was just experimenting. I've never done sketchnoting out in the public or sketching anything out in public, so this was a lot of fun to just play around. And then here we are in Berlin at the famous, goodness, I forgot the name. Someone needs to help me. What's the name of this place in Berlin? Someone's got to know this. Help me out, guys. What's the name of this place? It'll come to me. It'll come to us. Yeah, and here is some other random quick sketch of Brandenburger-Tor. Thank you very much, Anushka. Yes, guys, so this is Brandenburger-Tor. Thank you, in Berlin. Regendenberg Gate. Yes, that one. And then here's another random sketch, I think, yeah, of a tram stop, I think it was. And then here we were jumping on a train to our next destination. I can't remember where we went next. All right. So here we are. Okay, here are sketch notes. Oh, so this is a sketch note I took of one fine day on the 20th of June 2015, where we visited Antwerp, in the north of Belgium. And there was a huge marionette show. And we followed them around. And I guess I sketched this while we were sitting in a cafe at some point. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Some more practice notes. This is the sketch rig again. More sketch notes. Yeah, so my sketchbook is really, really random. Sometimes I just open up any page and I work from anywhere. So this is a sketch note from a talk from the artistic director of Beurs Hauburg, Tom Bonte. And yeah, this was during I think this was a Creative Mornings. Yeah, this was a Creative Mornings. I miss those Creative Mornings. Some notes from other meetups. Some more notes. Notes on the 10 Essentials for Game Storming. That's a really good book. There's some ideas and some notes on how to design games. Any questions so far, guys? Anything you'd like me to explore more? Feel free to drop a note. There's some more random notes, I guess. What's this? 5 types of questions. Using a metaphor. Nothing really exciting here. Loads of ideas for stories. I guess this was a template I was working on. Some more random socks about the sock. Oh, sketch note about the appreciative inquiry. Discover, dream, design, deliver. More notes and sketch notes on game storming. Lego Series play. What was this about? Belgian Milk Producers Association. Oh, I guess this was something about a group of activists. I think they were trying to raise awareness about agriculture and about creating a sustainable future. That's right. That's right. Some more notes. What's this? 4 steps. We fail to notice, we fail to dream, we fail to connect, we fail to do. This is interesting. Yeah, I haven't gone through these notes in ages, so it's fun to reconnect to old stuff. Oh yes, now I remember this one. This one was a startup weekend where they invited a whole bunch of young, energetic, social entrepreneurs, aspiring social entrepreneurs that wanted to bring about change in the world, make a change in 54 hours, launch a startup in 54 hours. Yeah, this was a really inspiring. How long ago are these? This is I'm guessing this is 2015. I'm guessing. I guess so, yeah. A long time ago, but almost feels like yesterday. So what are these? I think these are notes and references for a poster I think I was trying to make. Yeah, this was the poster for the it was Changemakers Startup Weekend. That's it. That's right. And here's another. This is a nice one. This was some notes I took about welcome Gyriagos. This is some notes I took on climate change. I think I was just trying to do some homework, trying to better understand the causes and effects of climate change. I should probably repost some of these. These are quite interesting. What else do we have in here? Okay, some other funny shapes. I guess these were some ideas for possible templates or possible things to help people work on. Not sure. Some more funky shapes. Some more notes for the Changemakers. That's right. A lot of notes for the Changemakers poster, for the poster design. That's really nice. I think I must have copied that from somewhere. I wonder where that's from. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So here we're starting to see the making of the... Welcome, Connie! So here we have the first making of the Changemaker Startup Weekend poster. Here we go. This was the first quick draft I made that I shared with the guys. And I think this was the final one. I think this was the final design. Again, this was just a quick sketch. Thanks, Kyriagos. And yeah, I haven't done it. I used to really enjoy designing posters in the past. This was a lot of fun. This was back in 2015. This was a great event where I met a lot of awesome people. What else do we have here? Some more. So we're nearing the end of this sketchbook. Small things over time can get big. Absolutely. Austin Kleon said that. Do I have a design art background? Yes, I actually did study graphic design. Didn't really do much with it. But yeah, I guess self-taught, a lot of drawing. Yeah, I think most of it is self-taught. But what is this about? This is, I guess I must have been drawing with somebody, because this doesn't look like my penmanship. Yeah. I wonder what that was about. And what's this? Oh, I think this was... Ah, yeah, this was another poster. Thank you, Rosaline. This was another poster that I had designed. This was on... Goodness, I think, again, on the environment, migration. Oh, yes, about the global north and the global south. So this is on pollution, production. This is, what's this say? Employmental, migrants and refugees, raw materials. Yeah. I'm trying to remember where I kept that poster now. Goodness, this is bringing me back. Yeah. And these are old visuals when I was thinking about how to promote visual thinking. So this is an old idea I had where I would tell people, like, imagine you are an astronaut and you're floating in space and you're drawing in space. So yeah, the concept of non-linear stuff like that. I love space. I love space stuff. Yeah, I need more space stuff. More themes, more space stuff. What is this? And we're nearing the end. Oh, that's the end. Oh well, folks, we're nearing the end. So thank you so much. Thank you very, very much for joining me on this little walk through my sketchbook. I really enjoyed it. I hope you did too. If you have any suggestions or any more questions, feel free to drop a line in the comments. I could talk about tools the next time, but we have a couple of minutes, so maybe I can just quickly say that the main tool I'm using is the Stedler permanent ink pen, which is 0.7. This is the main one. And then for shading and stuff, I'm using what is this? This is the Neuland fine line. So this is like almost like a paintbrush. This is really light. And then from time to time, I might use a Tombow. This is again another brush pen. It's got two sides, which is cool. So that's pretty much it. So this comes to the end. So thank you very much for joining in. I wish you a safe and healthy day. Stay safe and stay kind, and hope to see you again soon.